Macani kuma Tigoni mwena wa Urimi kaunti-ini ya Kiambu nimekete hoya kuri thirikari kuhimbiria uthuthuria niguo gukinyaniria gikiro kia iguru hamwe na wendia wa macani. Magitongoria ni gikundi kia Urimi Highland Trust, arimi maugite muhinga munene hari urimi uyu ni ngarama ya ukuria hamwe na thoko. Riu ni maugite uthuthuria uyu no uteithiririe murimi hari kunyihia ngarama nene hindi ya ukuria.
We need to sit down and understand which parts of the Tea Act are important, and for instance the value addition and the cottage industry aspect in the Tea Act was very important. We need to switch that formula. That's the only way we are going to actually get farmers operating in a profitable manner. So those parts of the Tea Act, those were very important in terms of value addition, achieving 80% value addition. That I think is important. We need to keep focused on that. And at the same time now, looking at the input side of things, how can we keep the cost of inputs as low as possible?
Wagi wa mathomo megie urimi uyu niguo ciongereria arimi gukorwo magithie hathara nene kumana na macani mao kugurwo ni mabroka na rimwe makendio mabururi-ini mangi kuria mangagirirwo ikiro niguo kwendio na thogora wa iguru.
One of the areas in which government can help first is with extension services, because for the longest time we used to have extension services so that farmers were helped at the farm level to apply a lot of the new technologies and a lot of the principles and also bring in taking new research from research stations. There is no direct connection between the tea research institute and the farmers, and it is not only tea, it's the same thing with dairy and the other crops. So one way we would want the government to help is to bring, first of all, to bring extension officers, but also to bridge the gap between research stations and the farmers so that there is a flow of information.
Ona gukiri uguo arimi mena mwihoko urimi wa macani ni ugukorwo kiambatiria ikiro, thirikari igiteithiriria sekta ino ya urimi hari kwandandura thoko cia gibururi na oho kunyihia thogora wa ukuria.
The challenges we face is that costs keep going up, but the price we are getting from the processors has not risen at the same level. For instance, now we have a big problem, a disaster where the cost of fertilizer is 2 or 3 times what it has been in the previous years. So how are we able to mitigate and to continue operating profitably when these costs keep rising? The cost of running the farms, the cost of even utilities keeps rising, but the return is not as good. So what we need to do is to diversify. We need to train the farmers how to diversify. We need to work with the financial institutions so that even the financing cost is not such a big burden. It can be lowered in terms of requirements like collateral, in terms of interest costs. So we're hoping that Eco Business Fund will be able to solve some of those problems for the farmers.
For about 3 years we have been operating at a loss. Most of our farmers had started uprooting tea because we are not making it.
Girifotera shisheni ya Utana TV, nie jitikaga mugure wa Gikonyo.